Welcome to Tarot and Energy with Andre G. Chosen gang in the building. Cancer, the collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Didn't get around to a second reading yesterday. Left this out from my last reading. Check it out. And I pulled out a second deck, the Hush Tarot deck. Haven't touched it in over a month. You probably haven't seen this deck in a couple months. But I pull it out of the box. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles, which is what we knew, what crowned Cancer, the collective, at the last reading. So let's just get into some clarifying cards over our last reading, which Cancer was the Sun as a significator in the traditional Celtic cross spread. And a lot of stuff to get into, but first, spirit guides, ancestors, God, universe, chosen ones, archangel protectors. Cleanses deck of all impurities, negative evil spirits. Allow me to see, hear, and feel what you want me to interpret through this reading. It is done. Let's start splitting this up because, it's the last day of September, the 30th. Mercury goes direct, so it's still in retrograde for a couple more days. Got the King of Swords here at the bottom. Let's shuffle a little bit, even though my ancestors don't need me to shuffle, because look at this. You got the King of Swords and the Death card here. So the likely outcome is the Judgment card, right? And it's the potential likely outcome because there's always free will. And then at the bottom of the deck, you had the Six of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Cups. So there was a lot of twin flame, soul mate, sort of karmic contract energy that came from these swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But there was still a lot of favor and divine chosen destiny, prosperity for the collective, right? Everything's been just going Cancer's way. Right here, I split the deck, and it's the Sun, and it's the Ten of Swords, right? So we've got, in the last reading, we had the Eight of Swords came out, and then the Nine of Swords, right? We said we've been passing out, Cancer has, the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords, right? Ending cycles, right? And karmics and twin flames and these other sort of cycles we have to end. They're unaware that we've moved on so quickly with backed by strength and, sort of the wheel and the chariot, right? Moving quickly through cycles, just seeing red flags so quickly. But let's get into it. So we were the Sun. We were crossed by the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man just talks a lot about, making decisions with so many options, right? We had the Nine of Wands. That was sort of, again, so many options for Cancer. A lot of people in the energy space. Who is the Hanged Man? What does that mean? Let's see what spirit guides, ancestors say. Well, this flips over Justice. So we had Judgment. And so this is Libra. This is a Libra card here. So that tells us when we had these swords come out, and you saw it splitting the deck again, the Sun versus, what was it? Sun versus, or the King of Swords versus Death and Judgment. You've got Libra energy here. So Cancer, the collective, you've got the Hanged Man that's your twin flame. That's your karmic, that's your soulmate energy cycle, whatever you want to call it, whatever is resonating with you. Cancer, you're going to get justice because what's crossing you is the Hanged Man who's pending judgment. You're going to get justice. And, that's just a beautiful card. That's just a beautiful card. So, Cancer, I don't know if you're going through a court case with, a co-parent, something hasn't been going, your way entirely in terms of a cycle at work, right? A promotion that you'd got, or some of the pentacles that belong to that promotion haven't quite come in yet compared to the work you've been doing. So take what resonates, leave the rest. But the Queen of Pentacles, right, which was on the bottom of the deck, we didn't know who the Hanged Man was. Now we know it's justice, it's judgment, it's something that you're still owed, Cancer. That's on the way. Something that has been stuck, hung, is coming, right? That's what's crossing you as a significator. What crosses the Queen of Pentacles, right? Because Cancer, we know We don't think. We know that's you. That's the collective Cancer. Queen of Pentacles. What else do we know about the collective? What else does the collective know? Right? Crossing that Queen of Pentacles. And I don't do a lot of these confirmation readings. It's a Tower. Justice followed by the Tower. We know a Tower, right? This looming, slow, look how slow that tower's just been tipping over. We know judgment and justice has been pending for the Queen of Pentacles, right? These other dominoes that need to fall into place. We've known, what's taking so long for this stuff to, right? We know things are going well for Cancer. We know eventually, it's going to happen. We know that tower's going to fall, right? We know it's going to fall, right? That's what you guys know. The bottom, the foundation, maybe what's something maybe unknown, right? Well, the foundation here was the Nine of Wands. Well, across the Nine of Wands, that's all these options collected that you've had that have been fighting for your attention, for your energy. Like everybody wants a piece, right? I'm just looking at the bottom of the deck here at the Devil. Maybe that'll move, right? Maybe that's the answer, right? Because again, I don't need to shuffle. But what crosses the Nine of Wands? There's all these options. The foundation. Whoa. Okay, now we'll all take us 3. That's too many. Okay, that's 2. That's 4. I'm going to now put those on the bottom of the deck. See, now that's how the Devil moves. Let's see if it pops out later. I'll only take 3. There's a lot of the foundation. The Hierophant. Wow. So listen, guys. That's 3 major arcana in a row, and there's a ton out here out of these 2 decks now already. 3 in a row. This deck wants to talk. You saw 4 cards pop out. You get Justice. You got the Tower. The foundation is God. Ancestors, Archangel Protector, the universe. God is in control of all the options. God's going to make sure the right options, the right time, go to Cancer. And that's the foundation. What's it say in the Bible, right? Build your foundation on sand, right? Or you build it on the rock. God. Foundation is God. Thank you, Spirit. Here's another major arcana. What crosses that? We had Strength last time. So what's behind collective Cancer? We say sometimes fading away or another sort of foundation support structure. Wow. Yeah. Oh, look at what we've got here. Another Page of Cups that ended the last reading is a Page of Cups. So again, that young, youthful energy, right? So strength, you talk about what crosses strength, right? We talked in the last reading about feeling youthful again, right? Maybe you get up out of your seat, out of your recliner, collective, and you hear a bone creak or a knee, a back, a neck, and a shoulder, right? Something's a little sore, right? You get out of bed in the morning. Well, what this is saying when it crosses strength is you getting that youthful skip in your step back. Period. That's strength. You found the fountain of youth, Cancer. You're feeling good, right? Again, fall is here, but you are not tripping. Okay, you're moving at an extra high clip. Now, ahead of us in a future position, now here's where the soulmate, twin flame, sort of karmic contract came, because they always come into the reading. They try to take over it. Right? That's what happens. They try to take over the Cancer reading. They want to show themselves. They want to at least get a cameo. What crosses the Eight of Swords? In a future position. In the near future, what's ahead? With all these blessings, favor, and abundance. Man, these cards are trying to jump out. I mean, they're getting reshuffled here. I have no clue what's on the bottom anymore. I don't even want to see it. You guys might be able to see it. What crosses the Eight of Swords, Spirit? Oh, see, now we got to get around to it. Ooh, I love how these cards just hop out. Page of Swords. Swords on Swords. Young Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So, crossing the Eight of Swords is a Page of Swords. So now that's, if you're keeping track at home, hit the like button. 2 pages in a row. You got a Page of Cups, that's Cancer, right? Strength. Cups, water, that's right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then here, where we said, who's taking over, who's making a cameo? Okay, Page, well, I'll see your Page with a sword of my own. You got some youthful energy. So Cancer, just like you're feeling youthful, maybe some more coming in quick. in the future is this karmic, right? Because that tower's fallen, right? That tower, that justice, that judgment with God and strength, that'll make somebody come pretty quick, right? Got the Three of Pentacles as the mind state. What's Cancer, the collective, thinking about? What's the mind state? What crosses the Three of Pentacles, right? We saw that Cancer's always thinking about Pentacles, that bag, that money, but also working now here with colleagues, right? If it's a job situation, right? People want to work with you. You're with a team of people, right? What crosses the Three of Pentacles here is the mind state. Wow, this is just an amazing reading, guys. I mean, I don't know what energy you guys are in right now, but this is going to be an interesting card here. This is where things could start to shift again here. What's Cancer think? Ooh, this. It's the Two of Cups. Yo, wow. So this is the Minor Arcana Lovers card, Cancer. You're thinking about a partnership. So you go from a Three of Pentacles, right, where that's talking about a third party, right? Maybe there's more than one option. You're working with multiple. Now you're thinking about it's the perfect match, Cancer. Does the tower falling that we know is going to fall with justice and God on your side, everything's going in Cancer's favor, does that force this third party, if we're moving from a work situation to now this karmic contract who came in quick now, does that force their own elimination? Do they finally get eliminated to reveal the true soulmate? Right? Maybe this was a false twin. Maybe the real twin is, maybe that's who you're thinking about now. Wow. How about everything now? Everything in the overall energy, which is going to cross the Nine of Swords here. Wow, that's waking up in the middle of the night, right? Thinking about this justice, thinking about the tower that's fallen, right? Can't sleep. What crosses that? Nine of Swords. Okay, here we go. Well, and it's three, but I'll take the Four of Swords, swords on swords, Minor Arcana Hermit, right? Stills. That's first you're sleeping, right? You're sleeping on the sword. There's four of them, and then you're waking up to the Nine of Swords. Then you've got another four, a Four of Cups. So as the Page of Cups matches the Page of Swords, you got the Four of Swords matched by the Four of Cups. Wow. And now here's the reveal. I don't know what this card is. Wow. The World. Another major arcana. You can't make this up. And that covers all of it. So the fours almost wipe each other out. Back to the Nine of Swords. Whatever decision your person is making, the World is the overall energy. I mean, you could combine all these cards up, all these decisions that are going to be made by two parties, and it's the World that shows up. It is destiny that cannot be stopped. Doesn't matter what time frame you're on, what cycle you're on, your person, it's all destiny. Now, the High Priestess, which is why we know this is going to happen, is because Cancer, your intuition is higher than it's ever been. Cards now are just pretty pictures for you, right? These are some beautiful cards. I love this Hush Tarot deck. Got it from, is it the Chakra Shack? Yeah, Chakra Shack, Laguna Beach. Shout out. What crosses the High Priestess as something that you, collective, you hope and fear, or both parties want and fear. This intuition, you know it's high. Maybe they're hoping, right? The other party, they're hoping it is not high, so they can sneak in, some of their, hide their feelings, right? Act like they're not waking up in the middle of the night. They're not losing any sleep over the decisions in the tower. Okay, that flipped over. And it's a Two of Swords, right? So again, it's that sort of decision, right? The decision has to be made. They don't want it. They don't want to make it. They want to stay in that old cycle, but it's a Two of Swords. And here's some more swords, right? Because your person, without a doubt, is Libra, right? Gemini, Aquarius energy. And they know a decision has to be made against your intuition, okay? Your intuition against the lowly Two of Swords. And the potential final outcome, what crosses Judgment? Wow. Whoa, what? Imagine if Judgment comes out over Judgment, right? I mean, basically, right? I mean, let's see. Who knows? And then we have 3 at the bottom of the deck. Something just moved to the bottom. I felt it. I didn't see it. But what crosses judgment? Potential outcome. Thank you, Spirit. What a reading. Whew, I thought of a card that might pop out. I promise you. But the major arcana, you already know which one I'm thinking about. It would take quite a bit of shuffling. Or none. Or no shuffling to see that card again. Okay. 2 cards. Two cards. Temperance. Okay, so patience. Well, we've had some patience. And then you got the 5 of Wands. It lands in reverse. So again, it's competition, right? Maybe it's your you know, 2 competing thoughts, right? Cycles competing against each other. So that's why patience, right? So hey, collective, what do you know besides patience, right? You know, as long as you know things are going to go in your favor, it doesn't matter what level of competition that's facing. It doesn't matter how many bulls are in the ring. Judgment, the final outcome, justice in your favor. The tower will fall in your favor. The pentacles will go in your favor. We know who's got the strength. We know God's on your side, the universe on your side, archangel protectors, your ancestors more so. And patience is a virtue, and it's just beautiful. Are you seeing birds lately? I know you're seeing birds. Are you talking to them? Are you talking to them when they fly by? Every time you look outside, you're walking past a bird, right? You've probably been closer to a bird physically in the 3D than you probably ever have, if you think about it, right? A whole flock just, you know, flying by, right? Protecting you. What's at the bottom of the deck? I'm just going to twist my whole arm around because you've got a Queen of Cups, collective, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here you are now. You've replaced the devil at the bottom of the deck. Your strength and all this favor, all this protection. You've replaced the devil. You've beaten the devil. Okay? To reveal the Queen. And, wow. Yeah, and that crosses the 6 of Cups. If we're going to just go line by line, you got the 6 of Cups, cross Cups, okay, right? From this line, Cups on Cups. I'll see your 6 of Cups, and I'll raise you at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Cups. Next up, we've got the Star. What crossed the Star? More Cups. 8 of Cups, right? One more. What crossed the Page of Cups? The 9 of Swords reveals itself. So again, you talk about energy. So the 8 of Cups is sort of, you know, wish it could have been different, right? So here's your person coming back here, trying to cover, you know, these bottom cards. The 6 of Cups, we know they're coming in quick with communication to the Queen of Cups. They know you're the Queen of Cups. They know you're the Star, and they wish they could have been with the Star. They wished it could have been different. And the Page of Cups, with your youthful energy, they're still just waking up in the middle of the night. Comes out again. They can't sleep, dealing with the regret of the decisions that they've made. That's your reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Tarot and Energy with Andre G. Chosen Gang. Look at all these cards. Last day of September. Do you remember the very first time? Yeah. Earth, wind, and fire. You're the sun. You're the star. No moon, because there's no secrets because of your intuition. Peace and God bless. Chosen Gang. That's your reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest.